vacations of being the 24th of this month, so that's 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
By the time, I would imagine we get back together to get some kind of a meeting, we're gonna be into February, but cause I'm gone till the 30th, I think it is. And, I think we, reasonably need to be able to have a couple of meetings and, bring it back some results from our meetings to city council. And, if at that point it doesn't, we're getting a feeling that it's not going to move forward and stay in-house, then maybe we need to look at an RFP or something like that. And even at that point, we wanna keep our options open, because it's a big choice. If we start making alterations to that building, that's stuff that we're stuck with. So, I guess reasonably I'm thinking, even though we're just in January right now, we're probably looking at the 1st of March at least, before we have a direction. I don't know if that's too long or not long enough, but
As long as it takes.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think we need to do our due diligence to find the best possible solution to this problem. So.
I guess I was even thinking possibly, something like, May 1st. Just because it's gonna take a while to get an opportunity to develop, people coming to the off sale that maybe haven't. So, how do we start a trend that's showing that is indeed growing?
And it would be good to see what the off sale does for a quarter, I think.
Yeah.
At least on its own. So, if you guys are okay with that, I guess that's what we're proposing that we'd like to move forward with. Start with the committee and see where that takes us.
These other ideas or proposals that, informal proposals that you've received, what have they involved? Just operating a bar?
Basically, yeah, from taking it over to possibly some, what I would consider to be major changes. Where they're, more restaurant or whatever, but it's just people that are talking right now. And
Yeah.
Sometimes, I think when we have to be careful that sometimes when there is interest, it may not be in our best interest.
Yeah.
So, but they're, I think, given the time, like you said, especially if we're talking May, we will have a pretty good handle on what direction to take this and be able to make the right decision.
It may take that long, I think, just turn the inventory around or whatever and take the off sale in the direction that it needs to go to be profitable.
The CO2 bottles have gone back, all the pop canisters have all been going back and credited. So, but everything is there. I'm gonna clean the pop lines out, clean the tap lines out for the beer, and the infrastructure stays just the way it is to be whatever done with it. Did I miss anything?
No, good job.
Is there any action the council has to take right now, as far as?
I think we just need
Approve
the
that.
action on that committee, right?
Yeah.
we have a motion?
Move.
Move what?
Proposal that we set up a committee.
Advertise and.
Advertised.
Do we want the deadline on the 24th, or do you want it?
I think that still makes
Reasonable.
sense to get,
Get going.
like you say, get organized and then.
It's 2 weeks,
Yep.
so. Is that a motion, Mr. Dahl?
Yes.
Do you have a second?
Yeah.
Yahoo.
Me.
Motion by Mr. Dahl, second by Mr. Robertson.
Now we have to go on to the date.
Right. Any comment? All in favor of the motion, say aye.
I-
Opposed? Motion passes. Ordinances, there are none. Reports, updates, and miscellaneous. Kathy, when this gets published, Kathy, could you please put the times of the meetings on here too?
Oh, sure.
Cool. I'd appreciate that, thank you.
I must have been using an old format. I think I used to be on there. Huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's handy to have the times on there.